Right, so this is our pitch deck business presentation. So our startup name is called AegisDrive. So we're actually four students from Nile University. So three of us are from electronics and computer engineering major, and one of us is from like electronics and communication major. So the problem that we're trying to solve is actually like accidents causes. Like most Egypt has recorded like more than 76,000 accidents on the road and more than 5,200 deaths, mostly due to driver inattention and fatigues. And if you're aware of Egypt like situation, you would realize that we have like many road problems and we have lots of deaths that occur in the road. And whenever an accident would occur, like someone might actually die, and then definitely delayed emergency responses and insurance companies when they're trying to like to get insurance for their cars and stuff, they would have trouble like who are the who like whose fault was it? Whose fault was the one who made the problem? So lots of things like people are unaware of it when an accident occurs. So we're trying to solve this problem. So our solution is actually like having a hardware, which is something like a Raspberry Pi or a microcontroller, which would be attached to a camera. So each time like the driver would blink or like sleeps or drowsiness, and if any drowsiness event were detected, the Raspberry Pi would detect that, and then it would alert the driver through a buzzer or a speaker, and then the data itself would be stored in the cloud for further processing and stuff like that. And then he would get like an alert on his email, like, and a message would be sent to the ambulance or his like SOS person, like his family or the person he registered in the application. So he would get like after the trip, he would get like details of how many times he blinked, how many times of drowsiness were detected, how was his driving and stuff like this. So the value proposition is like real-time safety and alerts. What we provide is like real-time safety and alerts and faster emergency responses. And of course, like it works online and offline with AWS Cloud or like GSM module and ESP32, and it is actually very affordable compared to what other DMS services would offer you, like driver monitoring systems would offer, because most of these like other services they offer, they're actually integrated in the car. However, our solution isn't really integrated in the car. You can just bring like a car from 1980 and implement our solution in it, and it would work. So our market size is like Egypt has over 10 million registered vehicles, and like the serviceable ones are 4 million, and there are some like obtainable markets on 100,000 vehicles. So the revenue stream could actually be caused from like having people actually apply to our service. Like each time they use our service, they would actually pay us. So, and also fleet operators and insurance companies and individual vehicle owners who would pay like if they want extra protection for their cars. Most people like actually pay really extra money to get like a very nice car, because they care about the safety of the car and they care a lot about it, so they can actually power this system for instead of having to spend much more money to get like a car with many safety features. So this is our business model canvas, which has all the details about the problem, key activities, and value proposition and our customers and the customer segments and how are we gonna get our revenue streams and our cost structure. And this is like a very minimal prototype of what we did. So this is like a computer vision model would actually like capture the frame of the face and detects if the user is alert, drowsy, and yawning and drowsy, and all of the state of the driver, and how many times per second has he closed his eyes. And then every time something like this would happen, it would log the event and then it would send it to the cloud, and then the application would actually get this data from the cloud, and then it would process it and send email and alerts. So that's our presentation. Thank you very much.